everybody, welcome back to my channel. It feels literally so good to be filming. So today's an exciting video because I get to teach you guys something, and whenever I can kind of like help you guys along in your natural hair journeys, it's always like such a good thing. I know you guys really like these types of videos too. So today we're going to be talking about how to create your own personal curly hair routine or natural hair routine, and I just mean one that's tailored and catered especially for you, and how to build that basically on your own, and how to fill in the blanks of how to figure out what products to use and things like that. A lot of times we just try to find people with our similar hair type on YouTube or Instagram or whatever and try to use whatever they're using and hope it works for us. And while that's actually a really good way to find out what will work for your hair, it's also good to be able to build your own curly hair routine as well. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So there are 3 different categories that I want to get into when it comes to your curly hair routine. The first one is products, the second one is the method, and the third one is the tools that you use. So starting out with products, I 100% recommend using a deep conditioner whenever you're doing your curly hair routine, at least once a week or every other week, whenever your schedule suits it. But a deep conditioner really sets the tone for your wash and go and your curly hair routine in general. It really will make a difference. So make sure that you are deep conditioning your hair, and this is all year round. This is like not just winter, but just all year round. Your curls need to be conditioned because curly hair tends to be drier because the oils from the scalp, it takes a longer time for them to travel throughout the coil of your hair. So you have to be able to make sure that your hair is moisturized, and you can do that by using a deep conditioner. After your deep conditioner, of course, you rinse that out. Your hair is feeling good, your hair is feeling soft. You want to make sure that you use a leave-in conditioner. So that's the first product that I really want to talk about under products, is a leave-in conditioner. This is going to be like the foundation of moisture on your hair. So along with that, you want to make sure that your hair is nice and wet. I know a lot of times when I get out the shower, it's either in a microfiber towel or I'm doing other stuff, getting Zara. Sometimes my hair just kind of can become, you know, dry, like it just dries, and when it doesn't have product, it dries so much faster. And so sometimes I have to take a spray bottle. You guys will see me do that. You want to like saturate your hair in water before you add the products, because if you add products on top of dry hair, a lot of times that can just lock in the dryness, which you don't want to do. So you want to make sure that your hair is pretty much wet, and that will make sure that you can lock in moisture and not dryness. So the first one is leave-in conditioner. I'm going to leave below my favorites of all these different products I'm talking about, so you guys can check them out if you want. But choosing products that work for your hair, you have to think about what your hair needs are. So if you need deep moisture, if you need protein, if you feel like your hair is damaged and breaking, look for products that cater to the things that your hair needs. And so that's kind of like how you can get started with it. Kind of experiment. Of course, you're gonna spend some money trying to experiment on what to use. That's just part of it. If you don't have it, then buy something and use it, and if you don't like it as much, try something else the next time until you find out what you really like. If you can't just go buy like a, you know, plethora of just like different products, but start where you are. It comes with experimenting because everybody's hair is different, and just because your hair looks like someone else's doesn't mean it can take the same types of products. Another alternative for a leave-in is just a regular conditioner and just leaving it in your hair. Some conditioners are too heavy for that, but some conditioners like the Aussie Moist, I know, is a really good one to just leave in. There's certain ones that you can leave in and it will act as a leave-in. Or when you're washing your hair, you can just run your hair under the water, rinse it through, but still leave some of that conditioner in your hair as well, and that can serve as a leave-in as well. Number 2 is the styling products. This is like, for example, the Shea Moisture, the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. That is a styling product. These are things that are meant to, you know, define your curls, things like that. And you want this product because a leave-in conditioner can sometimes provide moisture but may not provide definition. And definition is definitely something that you want. Well, it may be something that you want. And if it is, this is a product that you want. Not only that, but it'll also add additional moisture as well. That's when you're going to really start to see your curls popping, looking good, start to see the curls forming, thriving, flourishing, all of the above. So you want to make sure that you have a styling product. I will leave some of my favorites down below for you guys so you guys can check them out and just find out if maybe some of these will work for you as well. I'm going to start trying more styling products. It's kind of the product that I experiment with the least. I experiment with leave-ins a lot, I experiment with gels, but I don't really experiment that much with the styling products, so I'm trying to get into trying a whole lot more. I've just started experimenting more with like shampoos and conditioners, and I started to find some that I really, really like. So if you guys want to see a video on my favorite shampoos and conditioners, leave a comment down below, like this video, because I'm finding some really, really good ones recently. But yeah, so anyway, that's styling products. So that's when you're building your curly hair routine, you want to fill in these blanks. What's my leave-in conditioner? What's my styling product? Let's keep going. So the next product is optional. I didn't always use it, but now I do, and that's a gel. And like I said, I didn't used to use a gel at all in my hair, but now I've found that it holds my wash and go even longer than it held before. So I did start using Eco Styler gels. I've tried some other ones. They've pretty much all been trash, so I'll leave my favorite ones down below. But Eco Stylers haven't let me down yet, so I really like those. I've been trying out some different ones, as you guys know from my last video. But yeah, a gel, you can do it a couple ways. You can either pull it throughout your entire head of hair like you do all your other products, or you can just use it at the end, which is kind of what I do, define some certain pieces, or using the praying hands method to kind of just like seal the style in place. I like to use it to get the flyaways on the top and flatten that out. Just basically just kind of setting the style in place and giving it more hold. A lot of times gels can add a really nice shine to your hair as well. So that's another piece that you can build into your curly hair routine as well if you do choose. And the last step is something that I use on my hair when my hair is about 80 to 95% dry. Anywhere in there is pretty good for me, and that is a oil. And for me, I'll go ahead and share it now because I always use the same oil, only because I haven't found anything else that I like as much as this. I do plan on exploring oils more as well, just so I can give you guys well-rounded opinions. But this is one that I love. It's never let me down. This is the Simplicity Hair Oil, aka S.H.O Hair Blend Oil. You guys have seen me use this plenty of times here and on Instagram. And so this is amazing. I love it to basically just seal my hair. I love it for my edges, my scalp, and I love it just when I'm separating my curls. It just gives an overall sheen and a beautiful luster to my hair. I don't use it every single day, only because it's expensive and I don't like running out of it. So I try to use it, you know, when I'm first washing my hair and when I feel like I really need those nutrients like on my scalp and stuff. And then like any other day, if I just want to add some shine, I'll use something like this. This is the Rim Pure Coconut Oil Moisturizing Micro Mist. It's just like basically a spray oil. It's very lightweight. I wouldn't say that it's like moisturizing or like nourishing. Is that what it's called? Is that what it says it does? Moisturizing? Maybe not so much. But it does add a beautiful sheen to the hair and a shine on day like 2, 3, and 4 hair. So that's something that you can do as well, just to kind of refresh your curls and give them a nice fresh sheen. So those are all of the elements on the product side of a wash and go. And I want you guys to know that you don't have to use all 4 of them. You can give and take. But if you guys wondered, like, when do I use a leave-in, and when do I use this, and when do I use that, like, how do I put everything together, this is a way that you can do that. You don't have to use them all. You can, by all means, use them all. You can use more than one leave-in conditioner. That's what I did today because I went from straight to curly and I wanted to make sure the moisture was really in there. So especially on my ends, I used 3 different leave-in conditioners actually. So it's all up to you and how you feel, what you feel your hair needs at that certain time. But you don't have to use a leave-in if you don't want to. I like to. You don't have to use a styling product. You can use a leave-in and the gel, or you can take the gel out or whatever. I always recommend sealing with the oil though. That's just my personal opinion. But if your hair is super fine, you want to make sure you find a very, very lightweight oil so that you're not weighing your hair down. The S.H.O one is great for that. It's lightweight, but it's also very nourishing and moisturizing. It's my favorite. But yeah, you guys, that's all of the products. Now moving on to the method, there's so many different methods for styling curly hair once your product is in your hair. One of them is by brushing. So you can use, I don't have one in here with me, but you can use a wet brush or a Denman brush. That's how you you'll see me do that in the demo. I kind of just use that to clump the curls together and get them to form more of a perfect spiral per se. And today I did that just like on the ends of my hair. So you'll see my hair kind of wave and then curl on the end. That's because of that. If I went from the roots to the tips with the brush, I would have that spiral curl all the way throughout. So it's really up to you what kind of look that you're going for. I like both, but I prefer the more effortless look with the curls on the ends. Just because it gives me more volume and it's less separating of the curls that I have to do. Another example would be like combing. If you have super coily hair, you can use a comb to create coils in your hair. You can do the shingling method, which is when you take individual strands and you coat them in product and you pinch them and you shingle individual curls all throughout your head. You can also do the rake and shake method, which is basically when you rake the product through your hair using your fingers, you rake it through, and then once you have them out, you can also do that with the brush as well. Then you shake them and they kind of curl back up. When you rake them, they kind of like straighten out, and then you shake them and then they like curl. And so that's a really fun, I just love watching them like curl back up. So that's a really good way to do it too. You can also do a twist out or a braid out. It's kind of like endless the styling options you can do, but some people don't like just doing a regular wash and go. Like they like their curly hair routine to have some type of styling element, whether it's a twist out, bantu knots, whatever. So decide what you like for your hair, what's going to be like your go-to, because like I said, a wash and go is not ideal for everyone. So you got to kind of find what you like. And then next is the tools that you use. So I talked about the wet brush, I talked about the Denman brush. You could use a comb or you can just use your fingers. There's a lot of different tools that are out there. Also, like a wide tooth comb or a pick is really good for adding volume and just picking your roots out afterwards if you want, you know, like I said, more volume. But you want to make sure that you know what kind of works for your hair. An additional step would be like laying your baby hairs, your edges. You can do that with some edge control. That'd be an additional product. And you can get like a toothbrush or a little, you know, edges brush as well that can kind of help you get the look you're going for and get them edges laid, you know what I mean? You want to choose the right products, you want to choose the right styling method, and then you want to use the correct tools for your hair. This is just an overview of what you can pick and choose from to build your curly hair routine. Like I said, it's not just going to be oh, I can use this, this, and this, and I'm done. It is going to be a process. I bought products, I still buy products that I'm like, try them and I'm like, this is hot garbage, why didn't you try this? And there's other stuff where I'm just like, wow, this is so awesome. I try to give products a fair chance and use them again and again rather than just using them once. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, definitely give me a thumbs up. I hope it gave you an understanding of the products that go into a curly hair routine and just different things that you can pull from to help you build yours, hopefully. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, give me a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting lots more videos very soon. And yeah, leave your questions down below. I try to respond to your questions weekly. I am like busy, I do work and I am a mom and I do have to keep my house clean, so sometimes it's hard, but I try to respond at least weekly to you guys' comments, if not more than that. So definitely leave them down below. Subscribe to my channel and check out this video that YouTube has chosen just for you. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.